Hello, my name is Dr. Harry Augenson, Director of the Widener Observatory. I'll be your host for the Night Sky Rundown for March, where you'll find out what's up in the night sky this month.
Hi, my name is Leon and I'll be your co-host. As March opens, Aldebaran, Taurus, and the star cluster Pleiades are still on display high in the southwest. Just west of overhead is Capella and Auriga, and Betelgeuse and Rigel and Orion are high in the south-southwest. The twin stars Pollux and Castor in the constellation Gemini are high in the south, while just below the pair is Procyon and Canis Minor.
The brightest appearing star in the night sky, Sirius in Canis Major, shines with blue-white radiance in the south. The four brightest stars in Canis Major form a trapezoid, consisting of Sirius, Mersam, Adhera, and Wesia. Sirius, the dog star, is by far the brightest of the foursome, and is one of the Sun's nearest neighbors, at only 8.5 light-years distance. The other three are much farther away.
As evening progresses into night, the stars of spring dominate in the eastern sky. Regulus, the brightest star in Leo, stands high in the east by 9 p.m. Regulus marks the lower part of Leo's sickle, which represents the lion's mane. Below Regulus is Alphard, an orange giant star 180 light years away and the brightest star in the constellation Hydra.
Later at night, the Big Dipper, a part of the large constellation Ursa Major, gets higher in the northeast. The two front stars in the bowl of the Big Dipper, Merak and Dubhe, point toward the North Star Polaris, while its handle arcs to yellow-orange Arcturus and the constellation Boötus, the herdsman, which is rising in the northeast.
Arcturus is in fact the brightest star in the spring sky and the fourth brightest star in the entire night sky. Both Arcturus and Regulus are intrinsically about 100 times as luminous as the Sun, but Arcturus lies 36 light years from our solar system, or about twice as close to us as Regulus, and so it appears brighter.
Venus, looking like a brilliant yellow star, stands low in the west below the fainter planet Mercury. Look for this duo shining low above the western horizon, starting about 20 to 30 minutes after sunset. Both planets set in the west an hour after the Sun in early March, but in the final 2 weeks of the month, Mercury sinks toward the western horizon, reaching inferior conjunction with the Sun on April 1st. Venus, on the other hand, continues to climb higher.
Jupiter pops above the eastern horizon just before midnight as March opens. It resembles a brilliant cream-colored star brighter than anything else in the night sky, except for Venus and the Moon. By the end of March, Jupiter is rising well before midnight at around 10:30 p.m.
As March begins, Mars is rising in the southeast around 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, or 2.5 hours after the much brighter Jupiter. By the end of March, after the clocks have been set forward an hour, Mars is rising a few minutes after 2:15 a.m. Mars resembles only a modestly bright orange star, but it will continue to brighten over the next few months, and by July, it will outshine even Jupiter.
Saturn is easily spotted at dawn in the southeast. Look for a cream-colored star similar to Jupiter, but not nearly as bright. As March opens, Saturn is rising around 3 a.m. By month's end, it is rising a few minutes after 2 a.m.
The noon sun stands directly over the equator on March 20th at 12:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. This point is the vernal equinox, which marks the start of the spring in the northern hemisphere and of autumn in the southern hemisphere.
Well, that's all we have for this month. For more information on the night sky, visit the Widener Observatory Stargazing website.
And don't forget about the stargazing sessions at the Widener Observatory, located on the 5th floor of Kirkbride Hall.
Thank you, and remember to look to the stars.